Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and today on our celebrity profile, it is indeed my privilege and pleasure to welcome Anil Sharma ji to Los Angeles, and here we are in Beverly Hills at my favorite restaurant, Spice Affair.
I'm loving this restaurant very much.
You are here for a very special reason. Tell the audience what it is.
Actually, my daughter got admission here. She wants to become pop singer. So she's too lucky, and she has a good voice also, apart from lucky. And she wanted to pursue her career as a pop singer. India, it is not possible, because India, you don't have that kind of a facility regarding the pop singing.
It's very interesting how she got admitted over a phone, right?
Yeah, she gave her video on a phone, and she just mailed them. She just recorded herself on phone, did a video and recorded herself, and sent to the college here. And they liked her voice, and
here you are.
Here we are.
For the first time she told you that, Papa, I want to be a pop singer, what did you feel?
You know what happened? When she was just 3 year old, she used to take a glass in her hand, and she used to take as mic, and she used to say, Papa, I'm singing. And just see my show. Why you are boring me? And for hours and hours I have to sit and see her show. And I will give her one word, flower. I will give any word, root. I will give anything, hair, and she'll make a song on that.
Ah, good. Well, that's wonderful that you're supporting her talent. You know, not all parents do that. She loves that.
After all, we have to do for children only.
Absolutely. So when I last met you, you were about to release a film called Singh Saab the Great. You have a very special relationship with Sunny Deol and the entire Deol family. Tell us a little bit about Sunny that maybe none of us know, first of all, on a lighter note.
Sunny is Sunny. One thing you can tell about him, he's sunny, he's as bright as sun.
Acha.
One thing I will say, he's a very innocent guy with heart, very confident person with mind, and very honest person with soul. This is the three quality he has. Whatever he has to do, he has to do. If he decides one thing, this I have to do it, then he will do it. He is not confused at all. He is a son of a great father, Dharmendra, superstar Dharmendra. So he lives that kind of a life.
Do you remember the first time you met him?
Yeah, I met him first time when I was doing a film with Dharamji, and I was in gym of Dharamji, and I was talking to him. Suddenly this guy enters and talked to something his father. He just arrived from England to India at that time. Because Sunny is one guy who lived, I think, more than 15-16 years in England. That time Dharamji introduced me, Sunny, he is my son. And he was doing Betab at the time of Betab or so.
Of course, you've done a few films with him, but the cult classic being Gadar.
Yeah.
How did you think of him for the role?
Now, there's nothing to say about Gadar. Everybody knows without Sunny, Gadar cannot be possible. And everybody wants me now to make part 2 of Gadar. But my only thing is this. Gadar in 2001 did the biggest, is the biggest gross of India till today. They say in 2001 it crossed almost 265 crore. It means more than 50 million USD in 2001. If in today's time, if I value, it is how much you cannot count. So Gadar is the biggest blockbuster of India, and without Sunny it was not possible. And so how you can make part 2 of that? You can't make part 2s of the biggest blockbusters.
Yeah, it's an epic.
Yeah, epic. You can't do repeat epic.
You also have a very good relationship with Dharamji and both his sons, and you did a coup of sorts when you directed all 3 of them.
Yeah.
What was that feeling like?
Yeah, because after the Gadar, Dharamji always wanted me to direct a film for all 3. We were working. I think for 4, 5, 6 years we worked, but we never got a story. First and foremost thing I wanted, whenever 3 Deols are there should not be any, it should not be action film, it should not be a mission film, because all 3 are popular for action and mission. So I wanted a family film, because I was knowing that these 3 Deols are, this family is very much family oriented. The real family thing bonding is in the family. So I wanted to take out that. I said, we can make a story on a spot or something like that, and some idea was in my mind. He comes, he told me, you said that we can make a story on boxing. There's a brief idea. Can I narrate you? Can I narrate? Bole, father is an old boxer. He has some dreams. Okay, his elder son thinks, I'm not interested in my father's dream. It was opposite to Sunny Deol. I liked it. Then her younger son cannot do it because his hand is not okay. Oh my God, this is the equation. I'm loving it. And how they fulfill their father's dream. That is the equation. Okay, this story is done. And I called Dharamji. I called Sunny. I have a story, I'm coming. I sat in a car, I drove the car. My house and Dharamji's house distance is only 7-8 minutes. In 7-8 minutes, the story is working in my mind, and I reached to Dharamji's house in 7 minutes, lesser than 7 minutes, because driving very fast. And Dharamji was sitting, but sir, I got the story. And I started narrating them the story. I started making the scenes. I'm making the scene while narrating the story. And I narrated him, and I saw tears in his eyes. And his wife comes, and he says to his wife, the work has done now. And then I went inside. I asked, where's Sunny? Sunny is in his room. I went to his room. I narrated him. If I narrated Dharamji 15 minutes, I narrated Sunny 30 minutes. Then I asked, where is Bobby? It is very rarely all three get you in one time at home. Yeah. Bobby is also in his room. And oh my God, I go to Bobby. I narrated him also. And I narrated him for 45 minutes. So every actor I'm narrating more than 15 minutes, and I'm getting the story. Where in my excitement when I'm narrating. So in 45 minutes, I got the entire story. Apne is one of my most favorite films. I love the emotion of the film very much.
In switching gears, you worked with the mighty Amitabh Bachchan.
Yeah.
What did you learn from him?
Amitabh Bachchan, you know, everything you can learn from the discipline, the performance, the delivery of dialogues, everything you can learn from Amitabh Bachchan. I was a big fan of Bachchan Saab. I grew watching his films. I loved him always. I used to, whenever I used to see his film, I used to deliver my lines like him in real life.
Like a lot of other people.
Yeah, a lot of other people. Hey, yeah, Amitabh Bachchan. So many things I used to do like Amitabh Bachchan. There are two heroes in my life, Amitabh Bachchan and Dev Saab. I used to copy Dev Saab also a lot.
Tell me a favorite story of yours in Amit ji.
Amit ji, so a lot of things. I will tell you about his dedication. I was shooting with Amitabh Bachchan ab tumhare hawale watan sathiyo in warships. Warship means 30 kilometers away from the shore. And I was there. Bachchan Saab came, Bobby Deol came. They came in a small boat. Bachchan Saab, he came, he saw, my God, I have hired 3 ships, 2 ships for shooting, all 5 ships fleet. I was having 1 chopper also. I was having such a huge thing in 1,000 army people I was having. So Amitabh Bachchan saw all these things. Bole, my God, Anil, what you have done this? Because sir, I was thinking you will never shoot this sequence. You have just narrated with this sequence because this is such an expensive sequence. You will never narrate it. I mean, no sir, if I narrate, I will do it. And after some time, he started having seasickness. And now, what difficult? But he always used to sit up in a captain's cabin, and he told me, don't worry about me. The moment it is too expensive a sequence, I know you have. With great difficulty, because it was not easy, it was just not the money. It was, I am using the Navy 5 ships. I have to take the permission. I am going from the border of India 30 kilometers away. So it is not easy to take all those permissions.
Not at all.
Very difficult. It took me 6 to 8 months to take those permissions. So you don't worry about my health. I'm okay. The moment your shot is ready, I'm there. He used to come down, he used to do the shot. And this was the first day. I thought whether he'll come second day or not, my God, what will happen. But second day, he was the first person to come.
Oh, yeah, he's a thorough professional, huh?
Thorough professional, and he can smell how much the producer or director had took effort to do this scene. So because of me, it should not go in vain.
You also worked with other superstars such as Salman Khan.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me about your experience working with him.
Salman Khan is a darling. Salman Khan का क्या बोलूँ? He is a very दोस्त है एक तरह से देखा जाए बड़ा. He used to talk to me a lot about his stories, which I'm not going to tell. We used to sit at 12 o'clock at night and 3 o'clock he used to tell all his stories to me. Lot of stories, I know him.
At least one story you can tell.
I will not tell. That is a promise.
A PG
Every story, if I tell any of his story, everybody will love it. He used to talk to me his personal talks, a lot of things. He wrote that story of Veer. And he had so much confidence in me. He called me and he gave me that it was his dream of last 20 years. When he was very young, he wrote that story for Sanjay Dutt and Kumar Gaurav. As an actor, as a writer, he wrote that story. But somehow it never happened. Then it was a very costly affair. So he has to be a very big star, then only you can afford that kind of a. And in Veer, during the Veer time, he worked very hard. He left even whiskey also, and control on food, 6 hours working, and very hard work he did.
Now, Veer was a very big budget film. So have other films that you've done, but you've also done some mediocre budget. Does the pressure become more to you when the budget is bigger?
Yeah, of course. When budget is bigger, stakes are high, you have more pressure. But I don't work that way. Whenever I work on that moment only. I am taking a shot. I only think if this shot is right or no. For my pressure of the day on the day is that only if I have decided 10 shot, I should be able to complete. The maximum pressure ever working only in 2 films I got. 2-3 films you can say. One film was Gadar, because the period you have to create. Other was the Veer also. The period you have to create. When I have to create a period of 1900 in London. On London street, it's not easy. I shot in front of Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace, 8 roads. Buckingham Palace is same, everything is same. Only thing is 2 days traffic. You have to stop the 2 days traffic.
I know.
You have to, so how to do about it? So it took 4, 5, 6 months to take the permission, and we got permission of 3.5 hours where all the traffic was stopped and we could shoot at that time. So we did it. So it is always exciting also whenever there is a hard work, whenever there is a difficult work. It is a challenge for a filmmaker, and whenever there is a challenge for a filmmaker, at least I love it, because that gives me a kick.
In your history of filmmaking, and you still have a lot more to go, but if I were to say which was perhaps the most challenging scene for you to ever can, which one would you say?
You know, for me, the 2 moments of my life is very, 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 which I cannot forget. Whenever I think of filmmaking, I remember these 2 moments where my life was in total danger. One where my life, and one, you know, what happened? I was doing this film, Shraddhanjali. I was very young, 21-year-old boy. I wanted a chopper in that shot. The big thing is always in my mind. And what happened? We found an island near the Mumbai city. But on that island, nobody ever, it was a small island, nobody ever went there. We were the first person to see that island. So I saw that island. It was 1.5 hours away from Mumbai in a Vetrana dam. So I don't know how to swim. So I said, no, I have to go to island, I have to go to island. So my production guy went to Nasik, bought a boat. But boat to laya, lekin nav chalane wala koi nahi. Nobody who can do it. So we said, we are having 2-3 fighters. Okay, we will do it. We'll sell it. We'll sail it. So we are sailing it. Some 15 minutes I'm going with it. 15, 20, 30 minutes. I'm seeing back is also same far. It is also same far. Both are, I'm in between. And water, oh my God, splashing 4, 5 feet away. It is coming in. It's a 3 foot, 4 foot boat.
Oh no.
And now I know if this topples, what will happen. And my life, my God, I saw, why is this excitement I'm having? I'm not able to understand, bloody, why the hell and I'm thinking all my family, all my thing, how my film is on halfway, what will happen to my family if it happen, with great difficulty, about this money, we are producing the film, what will happen, all things are coming. Somehow while thinking, boat comes to the island. Okay, boat comes, now I have to go back. An island, there's hundreds and hundreds, more than 100 snakes.
Oh my God.
Nobody has ever reached there. Why in a jungle somebody will go? There's no requirement. Now, I'm thinking if we have to go call for another boat or something, steamers or something, it will take one day and I cannot stay night here. Now either I die here or I die in water.
No.
I say, now I have to die either here or there. Let's go. Anyway, somehow I reached, so I'm still there. And one more thing, in Gadar, there was a shot, Sunny, Amisha and this Vivek Shok is running on the train with the Sunny's son is on his back. Sunny's son is my, in that film, Sunny's son, Utkarsh, he's my son, Gadar, who did the child role. So, the camera is in chopper, train is running 40, 50, and they all have to run on the running train.
Right.
That is the scene. So Utkarsh is there. So I thought, yaar, Amisha is going and he's going. How can I say my son not to go? And son is 5-year-old. I'm a stupid guy. And I should have said, if I would have just father, I would have said no. I will not allow my son. But I'm a director also. I say, okay, nothing will happen. Sunny will make him. And he holds the Sunny, and on 40 kilometer, when train is running, Sunny holding my son is jumping from bogie to bogie.
Oh wow.
And Sunny is also tense. He told me later, I'm so tense. Why, Sharmaji, you could have given anything, other thing, dummy thing also. One, it's weight, and second, his life.
Yeah.
And camera is in chopper. And I'm saying, no, I'm seeing it. Stupid Anil Sharma sometime comes. So and the moment the train starts, camera starts, that moment I remember, I thought, my God, what I did. And I closed my eyes. For 1 minute, I didn't see the shot. I was not able to see the shot. I just closed my eyes. What will happen. Because train has already started. It is in speed. The moment I saw the speed, I cannot imagine that moment. What I have done it. And after 1 minute, as the shot comes, I ran fast. I saw everything. Sunny sitting down like this on the train. I ran, train stops, and then I come to know there is a moment when at the end of a shot, Sunny, his leg slipped down and he just sat down.
So what can we look forward to in the future from you now?
Future, I am working on my script, which I am working here only, and I'm planning to shoot a film in America only. It's a big mega star. It will be a big mega star film. There will be 5-6 stars in the film, and it will take I think by the end of May or June, I'll be ready with my script and will be ready to sign my actors. And by the end of this year, early year, we'll be ready to shoot.
Thank you for coming out here, and we look forward to seeing more of your films and more of you.
Thank you very much.